last night, Daniel Dubois' dad sent me a message at 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah? And he said that you'll get tried and tested by your family on certain things. And Spencer, you are my family. This is what the dad sent to me. So maybe if that was a peace offering, I don't know. Right? I'm not taking it as a peace offering. What I am saying is this. He knows why I had my gripe. I've had my gripe. It's done now. You know what I mean? If Daniel Dubois would have lost, I don't gloat on people losing. You never heard me in anything. I know what it's like to have fought and to lost. I don't gloat on people losing. You know what I mean? But when I'm seeing people that can do nasty things, then I will have a gripe about that. And people ain't really gonna know the rules, because I'm not gonna break down the rules on camera and this kind of thing, because they're deep. But what's done's done. Like I said, I wish Daniel Dubois nothing but the best. Like I said on the other day on the channel, we said get down. It's not him. My gripe's not with him.
Did you reply to the message you got from Daniel's dad?
No, I haven't replied to anything. He sent me loads and loads of messages. I haven't replied to anything.
Anthony Joshua, Daniel Dubois, break it down for me. It's a grotesque mismatch.
Okay, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. So Spencer Fearon addresses his pre-fight comments and all the statements that he made against Stan Dubois. You know, the statements that he made calling him an Obia man and said that he's using juju to try and get the victory over Anthony Joshua. Spencer Fearon also says no worker of iniquity will get a win over Anthony Joshua, right? So it kind of horribly backfired in Spencer's face. A lot of people have been wanting to hear what Spencer Fearon had to say for himself. So he came out on Modern King Boxing, right? So you can go listen to the interview on Modern King Boxing. I've listened to the full interview and I've picked out that little part there where Spencer Fearon had said that Stan Dubois had messaged him at 2 o'clock in the morning and sent him a little like a semi-peace offering, which Spencer Fearon says, I don't know if I believe that, to tell you the truth. I even looked at Spencer's body language, and to me his body language suggests that something ain't right. Maybe he's not telling the full story, right? So look, he's trying to address these comments and these points, and you know, he says, look, I've got nothing personal against Daniel Dubois, and he says he doesn't gloat in victory either. I kind of tend to disagree with that. I'll have to put up some receipts before I actually make some statements about that. But he says he's got no ill will against Daniel Dubois, but he did make comments about Daniel Dubois being kind of like slow, right? He made comments about Daniel Dubois, and you know, like basically saying, a few years back, he made a few comments saying that Daniel Dubois finished after the Joe Joyce fight, right? He's always had a few things said about Daniel Dubois. Also, there were some comments as well. He said that after the Anthony Joshua fight, Daniel Dubois will be going to the hospital. Like Anthony Joshua will hospitalize him. As you heard at the beginning of most of my videos of the past week, it's that, you know, Spencer Fearon puts that quote, you know, it's a grotesque mismatch. Yeah, when he's asked what's going to be the result of this fight. So, you know, Spencer comes out, looking a bit shifty and that. He looked like, you know, he's having to face the camera. But what basically I'm trying to say here now is, look, he's trying to worm his way out of this situation, right? He's trying to worm his way out of the situation. There's no apology for what he said. So he kind of basically said that Stan Dubois is an Obia man and he works witchcraft, right? And he says he ain't going to break it down. He's not going to break the whole thing down. And I'm like, why the hell did you say it? If you're not going to break it down and you're not going to tell us what it is or where it comes from or why you've called him that or where's your evidence to say he does that, why are you even mentioning it? For me, it was just a ploy to upset the Dubois camp just before the Anthony Joshua fight. Right? I don't know if Team Joshua had put him up to it or he was just going on his own back to try and gain some type of browning points from Team Joshua. I don't know, but Spencer Fearon seems to be stuck up Anthony Joshua's arse, and he's been there for a long time, a long time, right? Up Anthony Joshua's arse. So I'm just trying to say this, like, if you're not going to tell the wider public what happened or why this has happened, why go out on so many channels and start saying this? What was the point of it? You was upset, okay, yeah, you was upset, but you're a grown man, you're a grown-ass man, probably in your 50s. So why would you come out and say this when you're not going to elaborate and explain better? You know people are going to be speculating and wanting to know what happened. But Spencer won't give us the drop and won't let us know exactly what happened. And that just tends to make me feel, all right, it leads me to believe that Spencer Fearon is being disingenuous. And there's some, you know, if we hear the full story, maybe we won't agree with Spencer. And again, why did he mention it? Why would you come out? He's trying to gain the upper hand. He's trying to get a public, it's almost like he tried to turn the boxing public against the Dubois, you know? Tried to use AJ's, media status to try and crush the Dubois in his personal beef. That's what I'm saying. This is a personal beef, and Spencer Fearon tried to air out some of, he tried to throw Stan under the bus and air out a little bit of it, but not give us the full story, and then later on tell us he can't tell us the full story. Then what the fuck did you even mention it for? What did you even mention it for? Anyway, look, I'm not going to let this guy get away with some of his comments, man, because listen, Spencer's done this a few times, similar things like this a few times, and, a lot of us kind of ignore it and just, he's not worth really talking about. He's like an attention seeker. He's a camera whore, right? He's a camera whore, and for people like that, you just don't give him no airtime at all, and I never really do give him airtime. But in this situation here, he has to get the smoke, right? He has to get the smoke. It's negative as well because he's putting out negativity, and Juju is all about negativity, right? The Obia, the dark arts, it's all about negativity, and that's what Spencer Fearon puts out into the atmosphere 24/7. Just go and read the comments on all the videos. Any video regarding Spencer Fearon, go and read the comments. That's all I'm going to tell you. And look, if so many people have got so much disparaging stuff to say about you, I always say there's no smoke without fire, right? There are some good people in this world, and when they make videos, you look in the comment section and you see nothing but love and respect coming from the fans, right? The fans put in a lot of love, a lot of respect. When Spencer Fearon makes a video, boy, it's nothing but people calling him out for his shortcomings. That's all I'm going to say to you. Anyway, enough said. Smash the like button, hit the bell for notifications, get all the new latest videos.